station, Houston, Space Ground 2, we have you expect we may get a possible dropout at 2:46. We've gone to high power. We may not get it, but be alert. ISS, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
We are ready for the event.
JSC PAO, this is Houston. Please call ISS for a voice check.
Endeavour ISS, this is JSC PAO. How do you hear me?
Rob, we have you loud and clear, and happy to talk and take your questions today.
Good to talk to you, Jeff, and the media are ready.
This is Gerhard Daum with the German Aerospace Center, DLR, and Space Expo Association. Question for TJ Creamer. After about 2 months aboard the ISS, what were your most challenging moments and your highlights so far?
After 2 months, my first response is, wow, 2 months already? Most challenging, I tell you that everything we do around here, it's amazing how much we miss gravity. What I mean is you put something down and it, of course, doesn't stay down because it doesn't know where down is. And so everything we do is has an overhead associated with that activity that is just really surprising, and it takes a while to get used to. Highlights, I tell you, sharing the time with the friends that are on board, and truly, it's friendship all around. And I think the most spectacular aspect of that sharing is the discoveries from day to day that we encounter, and of course the incredible views that we're able to see throughout my 2 months here, but now even better with Cupola.
Question for Nick Patrick. You performed your first 3 EVAs on that mission. Please tell me about your emotions and impressions floating outside the station, and what was the most difficult task?
Well, it's EVAs are a challenge, as I'm sure you know, you've heard from other people. And I think my primary emotion was, wow, I can't believe I'm really out here doing this after a year of training. We had a lot of fun training in Houston with a great team. But it was hard sometimes to believe that we'd actually get here and do these spacewalks and bring up the cupola and the Node 3. So half the time I had to pinch myself, which is hard to do through the suit, because I couldn't believe we were up here. I think the most challenging task from a big picture point of view was connecting the ammonia jumpers and wrapping the MLI around those. That took us the best part of a whole EVA. And the single most challenging moment was probably when Bob and I were rolling up the MLI on the outside of the cupola, the insulation that it launched in. That just didn't behave the way it had on Earth. So those were some of the challenging moments. But all in all, it was really great fun and a wonderful experience.
My last question for Steve Robinson. This is your 4th mission. Was there anything new for you personally on this mission so far?
What's new for me personally? Well, the space station must be almost twice the size as it was last time. The type of things that people do on space station, the type of living here, and of course, you know, the brand new Node 3 and the cupola, all these are new. So it's like a brand new experience all over again. And frankly, I think every time you fly in space, you sort of start over in a way. There's that much new to be learned.